Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be working on this sketch. It's probably one of my most favorites, but first, if this is your first time joining us, please consider hitting that subscribe button, then hitting the notification bell, so that way you get updates whenever I upload new content. And you can always pause here and then join me at the table and let's craft together. So we're continuing on with using the Cocoa Vanilla Daydream collection. And I've already pre-cut everything, but I wanted to show you the Spectrum Noir marker. It's in the clear glitter that we're going to be using on the I'm calling them butterflies. They almost look like moths, but I think they're just like a fun design of a butterfly. So our matte paper is 4 by 5 1/4, and then our pattern paper, excuse me, and then the matte, which is the brown, is going to be at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and we're going to get that attached. I think I use this card sketch all the time, and I love it because when it comes to different collections, there's usually always a pattern that you kind of want to keep as much of it as possible. So having this one, it like makes it a focal image, and you can really use some of your pretty pattern papers, and it's simple, you know? You got the base, which I added. You don't have to. You could just make the focal image and put it right in the center of a card and add the little strips on the side and call it a day, if that's, what you want to do. But I really liked using this one with the butterflies, and I just think it it stands out really pretty, soft and pretty. Now you see, I was able to pull that paper up and get it realigned correctly because of the wet glue that I also put down with the tape runner. So once I got it fixed and put together, we're going to go ahead and get this image down. Now you could always pop this up if you wanted to by using, foam tape or foam squares or even fun foam. I'm just going to glue it straight down. And then we're going to add our glitter paper. I like using glitter paper on the long piece, and then the sentiment one on the shorter strip that's going across. So what I did was, I think I took it from the ephemera pack. I only had a few sentiments that were left that I even felt like would work with a card. So those are the ones I chose. But before I do that, I'm going to just color in each of the butterfly wings with the Spectrum Noir marker. And it's just going to leave a clear glitter. It's going to just have a little bit of a shimmer to it once it dries. And it's hard to capture on camera. But in real life, it just gives it a little bit of sparkle. And then that way, if you don't want to add, your gems or your sequins or whatever, to give it a little pizzazz, you can just do something like this. And it's very subtle, but nice. And you can see it doesn't take long to just go along each one, add a little sparkle, and keep it moving. So even the little pieces that kind of stick out, I still hit those as well, just in case if they peek out. And I'm sorry, I'm just checking something real quick on my phone, probably trying to make sure I got the sketch right. And then we're going to attach our foam, which is from Tailored Expressions. And this strip of foam, they're strips, actually gives it a lot of height. And if you want to give yourself some time with the foam, just add a few little dots right along it for time for you to be able to move it around. And since it's sitting partially on top of glitter paper, you want the wet glue to also help adhere it to that textured paper. And then there it is. Do you see it? The little shimmer? All from that marker. And it's just so nice. It's a nice soft shimmer. So I did two. One with the it says Fantabulous, And I'm going to zoom out here so that way you can see them both. And then the other one says The Good Life. So it turned out really good, I think. I like how they turned. Like I said, this one is a great image for those pattern papers that you really want to show a large amount of. I highly suggest this one. So thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And like I said, just hit that little notification bell. That way you're alerted whenever I upload new content. And I will see you guys with our next video. Have a great weekend.